and it also just to point out as well, it's important to recognise the people who perhaps haven't got the learning agility, and it's not just a case of sheep dip training and development for everyone for the sake of it, because there's a temptation there to do that, but sometimes your investment might be better spent recognising the people who are really going to take it on board. Some people want to come to work and get on with their job and almost do enough to do a good job, but like you said, not necessarily high potentials who really crave this type of opportunity.
Absolutely. So really, when you start thinking about agile learning in your organisation, and think about that knowledge and skills gap, which is going to be a continual gap that you're looking to close, and then looking at the individual's learning agility, and there's a definition for that, and also there's 5 elements to learning agility to look for and potentially measure at some stage in the future as well. So really, from our point of view, think about any sort of proposals and advice that we'd give. Well, you've got to focus on the individual needs. Yeah, you've used the term sheep dip. We use this on a regular basis, and what we mean by that is, when sheep are put through the annual dipping into disinfectant. It's not a very nice visualization, but that's what we mean by sheep dip. Everybody's going through the same treatment. Okay, this needs to be focused on the individual needs. And things like personal development plan. Does somebody actually have one of those? And if they do, is it unique to them? Is there any talent analytics or psychometrics that you use in your organisation, engagement, retention reports? Do you run 360 degrees?
Yeah.
So it's linking to that personal expectations again. And we've talked about career navigation. So again, we're at high potentials. To help these people with their career navigation, they need to be stimulated. They'll find stimulation anywhere, but to give them more of that, more opportunity to learn on demand. So things that we'd recommend would be online resources, additional online resources which could be targeted to the individual. Classroom is not defunct. Classroom training is also relevant.
It's got its place.
Of course,
absolutely. You can get some good education and knowledge through classroom type activity. It's completely relevant, but there's more opportunity, different types of learning. Everyone's different. Everyone has different preferences in terms of their own learning styles. Some people like to listen to podcasts. Some people like to watch videos. Some people like to go online and do things at their own pace. So take an initiative in a different way. So it's trying to factor for, as you mentioned, all the individual needs. And you'd like to think the high potentials will tend to want that anyway. So they'll their preferred style, they'll want the opportunity to use that for their own learning.
Yeah.
So if you're providing them opportunities, then you're just going to get more from them. And if you're not giving them the opportunities, they'll probably look elsewhere to get those opportunities.
Yeah. And other things to consider there as well is, mentors and coaches. High potentials will thrive with a good mentor and or a coach, an executive coach of some sort. So again, just keep thinking about how do you treat those high potentials? What are they going to be looking for? And listen out for that as well during personal development plans and performance management appraisals or career navigation conversations. They've got some expectation. Mentors and coaches will be a great source of learning for high potentials in your organisation.
Yeah, and we've spoke about mentors and coaches before in one of the previous videos, and just making that distinction between the mentor and the coach doesn't have to be the same person. You need to consider that mentor internally, but also consider how a coach can fit with someone's personal development as well.
Yeah, I'd probably recommend a bit more firmly that the mentor would probably be the knowledge and the skills side of things. Somebody who knows the business really well, has got the experience and can offer the knowledge and the skills help, and probably some behavioural help also. Whereas a coach can dig in more to, it's not the skills element, it's the behavioural element.
Yeah.
And this is where a high potential can really broaden their horizon, their scope, and the further chain of command that we move anywhere, we need to have those behavioural dynamics. explored and developed. So a coach could help certainly with that.
Some of the most successful programs, in some of my experience, in terms of aspiring leader programs or leadership programs, they've been supported by a mentor and a coach.
Absolutely, yeah.